Supergirl is one of the biggest movies coming out right now, and the way people are talking about this movie is kind of crazy. Let me explain. First off, if you don't know who Supergirl is, she's the cousin to Superman, and a lot of people love this version of Supergirl. She showed up in the 2025 Superman, which was a really big movie of 2025, so much so that it was a top 10 grossing movie in 2025, only losing to really big movies like Zootopia 2, Avatar Fire Ash, F1 movie, and How to Train Your Dragon. Really big movies, in a time and place where, the box office is down, being top 10 is still really impressive, and made around similar amount of money to what Iron Man 1 made when it started off the MCU. And Supergirl will be the second movie in this DC franchise, so they decided to release a trailer for it, showcasing what the movie's gonna look like. But if you look at the likes and dislike ratio, 31 dislikes, something's a little fishy. And if you look at this trailer is not like anything crazy. It's not really bad, it's not really good, it's just like an average superhero trailer. So it got me wondering, why are people not liking this movie? And from the research I've done, it seems that they don't like this actor. And this actor is a really popular actor. She came out in the Game of Thrones prequel, really good prequel. Season 1 was amazing. Season 2, and hopefully season 3 will be good. But she was really good in this, great performance. She's a great actor in general. The issue is not really her acting, it's actually her appearance, right? In my opinion, she's a very beautiful woman. I don't even know how you can disagree with that. She's literally been on Vogue models, right? Like, I'm not a model, so someone who can get on Vogue covers, like, super impressive. But how she looks is not conventionally attractive, I guess, to most people. So since she looks slightly different, she's been getting a lot of hate. First off, Critical Drinker, not a big fan of this guy. Yeah, he's honestly a grifter, in the bad way. And he was making this video about how Supergirl will flop, and he shows this article where she said, "We have become very comfortable having this weird ownership of women's bodies. I can't really stop them. I can only be myself." Facts, right? You just gotta ignore the hate, pretty much what she says. And throughout this whole entire video, he's just critiquing, what she says about all the grifter slop, like this movie's gonna flop because, the female actor, it's too generic, all this stuff, right? This stuff doesn't get brought up with, like, I don't know, whatever Marvel movie that comes out. But for this movie, all the hate is out here. And you'd only think that it was just this one person critiquing this movie, even though it does have a big platform, maybe it's just this one person. Until we get to Twitter, and oh my God, this is where I got introduced to all this hate that came out. You can just look at this post and see, how do you even want to be associated with these type of fans? Which would you choose? This AI slop that would make $1 billion, or this flop, which is the Supergirl movie poster? And what makes this even worse is that on the bottom says made with AI. Like, this post speaks for itself. And I saw this tweet and I'm like, as a comic book fan, I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt, I have a Marvel poster, I don't want to be associated with these people, right? I enjoy Marvel, DC, all of these comic book movies, The Watchmen. I love all this type of stuff. I'm a book reader. I read conventional books like Animal Farm, comics, manga, graphic novels. And to be a comic book fan nowadays is honestly down horrendous when we have people like this making these types of posts. And so much so that this post is so horrible. This is the tweet I saw. Just watch Corn at this point, dude. And 77 likes. Like, people are kind of getting annoyed with, I don't know, the amount of hate this Supergirl movie is getting for no reason. It's not even out yet, and people are already hating on it. And here's another horrible tweet. She'd be prettier if she smiled. Like, come on. Like, we're not even holding back the sexism right now. You can just tell, like, this is a generic superhero pose, just look stoic, looking away. Every superhero does it, but when it's Supergirl, it's an issue now. And obviously, you can just tell this is a horrible post. And then, luckily, he got community noted. And the community note says, this poster would be prettier if he stopped beating his wife, which apparently the person who posted this beats his wife. So, yeah, I don't think you want to be on his side. And then the post that I saw for this was, goddamn. And that's the only thing you can say, goddamn, because these type of people hating on this movie are honestly, in my opinion, grifters, right? And I think this all comes down to, unfortunately, Snyder fans, right? Snyder fans released the Snyder Cut. Ever since this new DC universe started, a lot of Snyder fans have come out of the woodworks to just hate on this new franchise, including the Supergirl movie, because I guess they just want Snyder back. I don't even really think people want the Snyder Cut back, or the Snyderverse back. I just think it's the new grift that a lot of people have latched onto, to hate on this new franchise for no reason. Like, I don't even know why. Like, the first movie was good. I don't think it was like that controversial to like that movie. But this is the new grift apparently. And the reason why I think it's Snyder fans is because I saw this YouTube post that kind of just shows that these must be Snyder fans. And it was this post, obviously showing James Gunn being like, oh my gosh, I'm losing all this money. And of course, this is an AI generated thumbnail. Let me just read you this title: Supergirl's box office nightmare ready to bomb after woke actress attacks Christian and fans revolt. Angry emoji. You can just tell that these people, like, honestly do not care about movies in general. They're just here to grift. And the reason why I say it's Snyder fans is because a lot of, like, I don't know, like grifters, people who just want like attention, have just kind of attached themselves to the Snyder fan base. And the Snyder fans are more of like, I want this old franchise back, while these quote unquote fake Snyder fans have attached to that, oh my gosh, everything that's new is like woke slop, which the word woke has just gone way out of hand. Like, it doesn't even mean what it means anymore. It used to mean like, oh, like you're more intelligent and like you're woke, right? Your third eyes have awoken. But now it means like, oh, like you're a loser or something like that. I don't even know what it means. It's just a buzzword at this point. And I feel so bad for the real Snyder fans who have these type of people representing you. And like the Snyder fans have just like always been unhinged. You can just look at this post, posted by Axson Cinema. That's me on my other channel, making a video about how Snyder Bros are unhinged, right? It's not even just me. You can just see like some insane stuff, right? So I don't think this is all necessary, Snyder fans, but you know, it's some of them. Just people who just believe like all new movies are bad and all the old movies back then, those were the best movies of all time. When in my opinion, we've only been progressing in the movie society. Like, movies have just only been getting better. Look at like all of Christopher Nolan stuff. All of his new movies are better than what he used to make. Not saying that his old movies were bad. I'm just saying that he's just making better movies now. Like Oppenheimer, amazing movie. But people just want to attach themselves to these like big budget movies. I'm like, oh, everything's going downhill. Disney woke slop. It's honestly so funny. You can only just laugh at this type of stuff because I think these people are so out of touch of reality. Like, I just watched The Backrooms yesterday and like that was okay. And that's also getting hate for, I don't know, being like woke and boring. I don't even know. Like, I don't even, these are not real words, guys. Like, go touch grass. And overall, throughout this video, I explained like all the bad hate that it's getting. And let's say you honestly don't like the movie. You personally, you watching this video don't like this movie. You know, you saw the trailers, you saw everything. You're like, oh, I don't find this movie interesting. It doesn't look interesting to me. I'm not going to watch it. Right? That's totally fine with me, right? I'm a Superman fan. I love Superman. I love comic book movies. I will go support them. Sometimes I'll even support bad ones just because I like the character, right? But you can have the opinion where I don't want to see this movie. I don't think it's interesting. I don't really like the characters or anything like that. That's perfectly fine. But the issue is that these people aren't even hating on the story. They're hating on the actor. They're hating on how she looks. They're hating on like wokeness and Christian values. Like, I don't even know how Christian values get even incorporated into this discussion, but somehow they do. This movie has pretty much become that if you like this movie, you're woke slop, you hate Christians, like all this type of stuff, which just creates an unnecessary divide because this movie, it's just a movie. It's only here for entertainment. If you watch it, you're not some type of villain who's going against, you know, America or something like that. And if you don't like it, that's fine. You're fine not to like it, but don't like hate on the actors like appearance or like how if she was more attractive, it would make more money. Like, that's just honestly nasty stuff is going on with this movie. And overall, I just think this hate for the Supergirl movie is so unnecessary. Like, this movie hasn't even come out. The amount of hate it's getting, the amount of hate the actress is getting for looks is honestly insane. Like, at least let the movie come out and then you can say it's bad. But let me know what you guys think of all this Supergirl movie hate. Like, it's honestly gone way out of hand where people are judging this actor's looks, hating on this movie before it comes out, and so on and so on. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope to see you guys next time. Later, hater. Peace.